Hey guys, it's me Miranda and welcome back to my channel. Today what I have for you is my most recent book haul as well as a couple of ARCs I've received from different publishers. So let's jump in. So the first one I have for you is Girl Made of Stars by Ashley Herring Blake. I've not read anything by her, but this is a young adult novel that centers on the main character's story of her twin brother being accused of rape by her best friend. So this story centers on the ideas of consent, victim blaming, as well as sexual harassment. I really love anything that is young adult related as well as dealing with real world problems such as sexual harassment, and as a female it's really empowering for me to read stories about other people struggling with these things and just seeing where life takes them and what happens at the end for them. So I'm super excited to read this one and I can't wait to let you guys know what I think. Next up we have The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco, and I've not read anything by this author but I've heard really great reviews. This is a fantasy. It's also another young adult novel. I've kind of geared into the young adult for this month, I think. I'm not really sure, but I'm super excited to get into these ones. So this one is about a young witch who actually specializes in necromancy, which apparently is one of like the most highly regarded forms of witchcraft that you can do in this fantasy novel. So she struggles with the idea of having to leave her home so that she can learn all these powers and what she can do with those ones. So I'm not really sure what else this entails, but just the idea of like necromancy and witchcraft really got me hooked into this one, as well as the fact that it's young adult. I love young adult. Plus the cover is just so pretty. I don't know if you can see, but has the gold outlines. I don't know, it feels nice. I'm excited to read this one. Next up, I have an ARC of The Craftsman by Sharon Bolton, which I just wanted to say thank you so much to Minotaur Books. I actually won this one in a giveaway on Bookstagram, and I just received this in the mail yesterday, so I'm super excited. This one doesn't come out until October 16th, so I have a while before I have to read this one and get my review up, but I might jump into it pretty soon. It sounds interesting. I've not read anything by Sharon Bolton or any of these authors actually that I'm doing this video about, but I've heard really great things about this person as well. So this one is about a female detective who is on this case about child murders, and they're grisly and they're gruesome, and the worst part is that these children are being buried alive. But what happens is that her career is made when she puts the person who is responsible for these murders behind bars. Fast forward to the present day and these murders are resurfacing and they're happening again. So she's left questioning, did she do the right thing? Did she put the right person away? I love thrillers. That's probably like my go-to genre. Obviously an adult fiction thriller, and I really enjoy these ones, so it looks like it would be a big book, but the print's pretty big, so I think that I can get through it really quick. So once I get my review up of this one, you guys definitely have to check it out, add it to your TBR. This one sounds amazing. I can't wait to get into it. Last but not least, we have Destroy All Monsters by Jeff Jackson. Again, I've not read anything by this person. I actually communicated with him on Twitter and he was like, hey, I need somebody to review my book. Are you willing to do this? And I was like, sure. I have no idea what this book is about, although the cover is really nice. If I were to see this on a shelf somewhere, I would definitely pick it up just because it's eye-catching and it's striking. Another cool thing about this is that it's almost like a vinyl where you can like flip it and like read it from any view, which I think is really cool. So I don't know, I looked up a brief synopsis of this because it's not written anywhere on this, but basically it's set in a world where musicians are on stage and they're being murdered by their audiences, and I guess my interpretation of what the synopsis is that this world that they're living in is lacking creativity as well as the ability to just pay attention to people on stage, so they are resorting to murder. I'm not really sure. I mean, it sounds interesting. I definitely am going to try and read this one. This one again doesn't come out until October, so I have a long time, so I'll add it to my TBR list closer to that time. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this. I don't know if it's something that I would be interested in, but like I said, I wanted to try and read this and get a review in for it, and I think it's really cool. I think it's unique. I really like the vinyl. I myself have vinyl, so I thought that was pretty cool that you can like flip it, and the cover feels really nice, and it doesn't look like it's that long of a book. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you as far as my most recent book haul as well as the ARCs that I received in the past week. Definitely comment down below. Let me know if you have any of these on your TBR list, if you've read any of these, if you've heard about any of these authors. I'd love to know anything. I'm kind of going in blind with these authors. I've not read anything. I do like to look them up and see if they have good reviews, and they all do, of course. So I'm definitely excited, but I'd love to hear what you think. Alright, thanks for watching, and definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye guys!